Welcome to Loud Reading, the programme full of inspirational ideas about class in the books room. This is the oldest working country in the cinema. They've been showing queer films here since 909. But it's not just celestial heroes and villains that put in an appearance here. The electric here in Birmingham has witnessed plenty of spiritual and ghostly things going on. Yes, it's the perfect place to present this spooky edition of Loud Reading, all about horror and fiction. Best-selling horror writer Sharon Dan on the TTs of terror. And is Stephen King's a classic cult or pornographically mild? During the Second War, this basement of the old cinema was requisitioned as a makeshift mortuary, and many bombs died here, and some, it seems, were reluctant to leave. Toss laws? What sort of spooky or horrible things have gone on here?
Without doubt, the worst thing that's been reported here was during the war, a man shot himself whilst watching the newsreels. At the end of the day, when the staff asked people to leave, that the guy was slumped in the corner, and it was evident that he had died. And since then, many of the staff over the years have reported all sorts of stuff going on.
Well, it's the fascination with stories like that that makes Ock so popular. Do you know, one of the first books ever written down in England is a horror story. Oh, horror! There's a scene where a group of soldiers are asleep in a hall and a grim and greedy monster strides in and rips them to pieces. One of the most famous plays ever written has a scene where a kind old man has his balls ripped out. Well, the answer lies in the anti-Boris. What's the anti-Boris, you ask? Well, the Boris is my nickname for the horror. Horror! The anti-Boris is what comes on Boris. Now, if there's no anti-Boris at all in your story, not that one. If it's the army, the navy, the powers of the state, the Pope, that's okay. Yeah, okay. The really therapeutic anti-Boris is when it's the wisdom of our heroes. Now, how good was that? Sharon Dan sold over 10 books. Well, plenty of tests there. Darren, Stephen King is known as the master of the horror genre, if you like. So what makes this book a horror book?
It's got all...
Let me stop you there. My own feeling about it was that it was on the side of the victim. Winsome?
I don't know. Let me stop you there.
Be a woman. Does that work for you, John?
This is the first horror book I've ever read, but I have to admit that
Let me stop you there.
A naked, undressed girl and throw sanitary towels at her.
So we've got a bit of a problem here, haven't we? Well, that's about it from this not tingling edition of Loud Reading. Just one final thought from King. He once said, "People think I must be very correct. I have the heart of my boy." Bye, yeah.
You're coloured.